How are you doing today? This is another chapter of the Ultimate Game Plan. We want you to power up your consulting business. We want you to skyrocket your revenues. And we want to make sure that you've got a team around you to help you to do it. And that's what this chapter is all about. It's about building the team. It's about making sure that it's not just you as the consultant out there working really hard with your clients, getting new clients, etc. It's also about making sure that the folks around you that are your extended team are there to support you. They align with who you are, align with what your business goals are, and you're not exposing yourself to any nasty problems that come up when people don't do this stuff right. You know, things like your legal people, your insurance people, your accountant and your bookkeeper, and, you know, all of those types of folks. This is really important. Sometimes it goes without saying that you need these folks, but a lot of us are the aggressive mavericks in the world, and we're rugged and we're super successful, and off we go, right? We're going to just try and do it all ourselves. Terry, I know you've bumped into people like this in all your years of mentoring people as entrepreneurs. You know, what are some of the real risky things that you see?
So one of the things I see is that, you know, I've got to do this myself, or I'm a startup and I can't afford this, or a control issue. I can do it better, a micromanagement issue. And, you know, I will say, not to be sexist, but I do actually see even more of this in women, because for whatever reason, I think women were raised to think they're supposed to do it all. I'm supposed to manage a family and a business and do all these things that I do, so I can't ask for help. I see it with men and women. I'm just noticing that I do see it as a trend in women. So what I have to say to that, and I really speak to all business owners about this, is you can't run a 6, 7, or 8-figure business by yourself. You can't. What I spend my free time doing, and I have for 20, 30 years, is reading autobiographies of successful people. And they all do it with a team. And that's one of the things I want you to think about. So when I first started one of my businesses, I didn't have a lot of bucks either. I bartered with someone to be my assistant. I gave her my consulting to help her build her business. She became my assistant. I went to my bookkeeper that I wanted to hire, and I was really upfront. I said, hey, I don't have the money for your full services. Can we just have you do something small like my P&Ls until I make more money? I surrounded myself through either bartering or through negotiation, and I made sure that I had the people on board, which is how my businesses, all of them, got to be very successful into 7 figures really, really fast. So I always say to people, Pete, don't try and take on the world by yourself. It's just like at home. Get people to help you. In your personal life, ask for help. You will need help in your business. You don't know everything about legal. You don't know everything about finances. You need a financial advisor. You don't know everything about accounting. You have brilliances, and they should be used as your brilliance in consulting. You get paid for your high-level consulting. You don't want to be sitting there filing papers and reconciling checkbooks, because you don't get paid to do that. We don't need your brilliance doing that. So find a team, get a team, and make more dollars because you're focusing on your brilliance.
You know, it's funny, Terry, we've all seen those movies where you see, you know, the business folks in a boardroom or a conference room or something, and they're having the discussion, and then they say, okay, let's shake hands and let's let our attorneys finish it up. And then they go, right? Well, you need to have the attorneys in order to finish it up, and you need to have the accounting advice to make sure that you're looking at tax strategies the right way. What's the right business structure, right? You know, there's an accountant answer and a tax answer and a legal answer, and there's only one answer that you end up putting in place. So your team needs to be together with you. I love, Terry, how you use the example of, sure, you can do, you know, the fee for service. You know, these guys all charge, you know, by the hour, you know, attorneys, a couple $100 an hour, right? That's what they're going to charge you to support you. But maybe as you're a startup, there may be some other way, alternative to just writing a check or giving your credit card through service swaps and whatnot. So go ahead and get creative. Don't let your fear get in the way of putting the correct resources on your team.
Excellent. And make sure you've got business mentors on your team. That's one of the things Pete and I not only have invested in the past, but continuously invest in. You cannot build, in my experience, a 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure business and maintain it and have a life unless you actually have mentors in your life. And we both do that.
You bet. Constantly. Almost every minute of every day over the past however many years, there's been someone on our team who has been playing a mentor role, and often more than one depending on the topic. So congratulations, extend your team, and let's have you get super successful.
All right. We'll see you next time.